Welcome everybody to Central Valley Today. I'm Stephanie Bainham.
And I'm Alex Delgado. It's a great day. Hope you're having a great day as well. We're going to start off today's show though with a topic that creates a lot of buzz: mosquitoes and the resurgence of mosquito-borne diseases.
That's right. You know, no one likes mosquito bites, and there are some things that we can actually do at home to make sure we lower the numbers of those pesky pests in our community. So here to explain, we have Ryan McNeil. He's the district manager from the Fresno Mosquito Vector Control District. Ryan, great to have you on.
Thank you very much.
And I asked you before the show started, is this season, how does it compare to others in the past?
This season compared to others in the past is unfortunately quite bad. At this time last year compared to this year, specifically with West Nile virus, we have double the cases statewide than we did last year when it comes to human transmissions. We have quite a large number of West Nile cases, both human as well as just positive tests that we have found in the area, along with the resurgence of another virus that was dormant for quite some time, known as Saint Louis Encephalitis. That is actually more prevalent than West Nile this year. So it is looking to be one of the worst by number and rates of disease that we've had in quite some time.
How did it get that way?
Not really sure on the encephalitis. You know, it was fairly common back in the 70s and 80s. It was there and treated, but
what makes them not dormant anymore?
It's a good question. It's such a brand new resurgence that we really haven't been able to find the pattern as of yet to see exactly why it's coming back with such a vengeance right now. According to the latest numbers, in the state of California in 2016, there were 3 human cases of encephalitis, or of this particular virus, one of them in Fresno County. This year, there are 126 positive tests that we've had so far statewide for encephalitis, and all but 14 of those have actually been here in the valley. So it seems that for whatever reason is a very high concentration of diseases, more so than has been in decades, that are currently taking place right here in our backyard.
Yeah, well, since it's one of the worst seasons, you guys have been working extra hard. Remind folks what the Fresno Mosquito Vector Control District actually does.
Certainly. So we are a local government agency. We are a special independent district of Fresno County. And so we are one of a number of districts throughout the county that treat for mosquitoes, and specifically mosquito larvae. So we do a number of things, everything from biological control, such as mosquito fish, to physical control, going to people's yards, spraying for mosquitoes, looking for containers that hold standing water, those types of things, so that we can eliminate their breeding sources before they even begin.
And that's a big problem in many homes
that
many people may not even realize. What areas are the worst when it comes to mosquitoes?
When it comes to mosquitoes, in our district, we have discovered that there's right now, so far, we're about halfway through the season, and the area between Marks Avenue and Blackstone and Shields and Shaw, there's about an 8 square mile area there, and the Old Fig Garden area. Those seem to be historically, and this year specifically with that 8 square mile area, those are the worst by far that we have currently. The vast majority of all the positive disease samples that we have found have been within that 8 square mile area.
And why so? What is different about those areas, do you think? We
believe that simply because of the numbers that are there, that the amount of standing water, potentially yards that are unkept, trash, etc. I mean, this new mosquito that has been in the Central Valley for just the last 3 years or so, Aedes aegypti, it acts differently than the regular Culex mosquito that we've had in the past. So it looks for containers, it looks for small items, anything. We have found them in everything from flower pots and buckets like you normally would, to everything from bottle caps that have rainwater in them.
Really?
This mosquito doesn't need murky or green water to grow or flourish. It's clear, clean water. So anything that residents have around their homes, around their neighborhoods, we highly encourage them to get rid of any standing water possible that they have, because it really only takes one bad neighbor to ruin an entire neighborhood.
Yikes.
Yeah, I guess so. So obviously we're repellent as well, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Next to the best possible thing to do is getting rid of your standing water, is protecting yourself with mosquito repellents, things of that nature.
But how do you know it's been a dangerous, how do you know that this mosquito bite is worse than others? Does that make sense? How do we know?
The symptoms.
The symptoms.
For West Nile and encephalitis, they both have somewhat similar symptoms, fever, sometimes nausea, chills. The onset is usually between 5 and 15 days after the bite. So, you know, it could present itself just as a normal cold or flu, but we encourage residents that if they do have some type of reaction or feel that it's a more serious situation, to see their medical provider.
Wow. Okay, and so when it comes to water in your yard, what about even like dog bowls? Like that could be potential?
We have found larvae in dog bowls. We have found them in everything you could possibly think of. It's amazing how much.
It just takes a little bit of water?
A teaspoon is all they need to grow and to have the larva flourish. So if you've got tarp over a car or a boat, if you have water sitting in the bottom of a dish of any kind, anything and everything that you could possibly find and around your yard, and even underground drains, those corrugated drain tubes that run out, that's a perfect area for this new breed of mosquito to breed. And so we encourage residents to put screen mesh over the tops, you know, to glue them in, or zip tie screen mesh around to prevent that breeding from taking place even in the underground yard drains. These mosquitoes are finding every single source everywhere, and so we ask the residents of Fresno and Fresno County to be diligent in everything that they do around their homes.
Ryan, thank you so very much. Lots of great information.
Yes,
and if you want the Mosquito Vector District for anything, you can either call them or visit them, or hop online at fresnomosquito.org as well, and maybe they can, if they need you or you need them, or what am I trying to say, Steph?
You guys can talk to each other.
Thank you. There you go.
And
Easy
they can
enough.
check out your home.
Thank you.
We appreciate all you do, Ryan. Thanks
Thank you.
so much.
Thank you
I
for
worked
having
so
me.
hard.
Thank you.
Still to come, everybody, right here on Central Valley Today.